Hi, and welcome back to the Magento Mechanics training course. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to create your own layout for your custom theme. Till now, we've added some templates. Just to take a look at that, we've made in one of our last lessons, we made on the customer login page, we've added a template with our disclaimer message here. And we did that, we injected this template into the layout. And we added the block. Let's just find that file that we've added it to. We went to app design, front end, base, default layout, and we went into the customer.xml. And in the customer.xml, we've added this line right here, this disclaimer template. Now, as we've talked about in templates, we created our own custom theme. One of the main reasons is that we don't want to touch the base theme. We don't want to change that because when Magento upgrades, we don't want to lose all of our changes. Well, the same thing applies to our layout. We don't want to really keep stuff in the base layout, besides the fact that it could break stuff and then we won't have a backup to rely on. The other issue is that we want to be able to have our changes saved so that when we upgrade Magento, it'll be easy to move. So we're going to go ahead and create a custom layout for our custom theme here. So let's look for our custom theme. We're in the default package, and our theme is New Age. And we have over here a template folder with our templates that we've changed. We are going to add a folder here. We're going to call it Layout. This is how you we need to create a layout folder. And in there, we're going to create a file called local.xml. Now, this is important in naming here. Usually, if we look back at our other layout here, we have tons of different XML files. When you have a custom theme, and you want to just override a few things, you make a local.xml, and Magento will automatically load that and check for changes and append any changes to the existing blocks, or append your changes if it's to remove a block or to add a block. So let's go ahead and copy the whole customer account login section. But before that, actually, every XML file in Magento needs to contain a few tags. So the first thing is we need to add this XML version. This is just to tell the system how to read this XML file. You can add in other systems, not in Magento, but in other systems, you can add fancy stuff where you add a schema which tells the computer how to parse this particular file. But in this case, we're just saying it's standard XML. And the next thing that we need to do is we need to have a root node called layout. Everything needs to be contained within those nodes, anything that we do. So let's go back to our customer.xml, and we were talking about the customer account login page. So let's copy this whole thing, and let's paste it. Now, before we save this, let's just take out from the customer XML this line that we added. Just want to show you how we're going to remove it, and I just want to show you how the disclaimer. We're going to refresh this page. You see the disclaimer is not here anymore. We're going to go now into here, and we're going to remove all the extra stuff. We only want to add our additions, not everything else will remain the same. We don't need to add anything else. So we're essentially saying, just to quickly review, we're having our layout handle. Let's just tell any layout changes need to be inside this node. And over here, we talk about the page that we want to change. So we want to page the customer account login page as the page we want to change. And in there, we want to get the section called content. That's the middle section here. And in there, we want to add a block, a plain block with a template. We want to inject our template disclaimer dis.html. Let's save this, and we will see that it's not going to load up our template. The reason for this is because we haven't told Magento to look for layout files in our new custom theme. So let's go to our theme. We haven't made any design changes since last time, so we know it's in system design. We do not have to go over here. There's no changes here. So let's go back to our design section. And in here, we have our package name is default, and our templates is a New Age, and our skin is a New Age. If you notice, there's a section for layout files. Layout files are currently going to base default or New Age default, and if it's not there, it goes to base default. So let's add New Age. I mean, it's going to default, and if it can't find it there, it goes to base default. So let's add New Age here. And let's save the configuration. This tells Magento that when it loads our templates, it should also look for layout files. It should look for this layout folder and look for local.xml. Let's now go here and refresh our page. And as you can see, our disclaimers here. Now, what's neat about this is that now everything is in a neat location. All of our changes are in one place. So if we ever want to look for changes that are for this theme, we don't have to hunt it down in 4 different places. It's all in one place. And we could quickly see what's been added. Looking forward to see you soon. Goodbye for now.